How's it going? How's everybody doing? Today is April 19th, 2025. It is Saturday, which is nice. I haven't really done a whole lot today. I openly admit. I did get the last two pieces of molding that I needed for next to my the carpet by where my feeder equipment is. I bought those and got them cut and got them stained. So here, after I do a few videos, I'm going to go down and get those put in place, and then my floor in the theater room will be completely done. Debating on whether I want to shampoo the carpet, the piece of carpet that I have in there today, or wait. I'll probably wait and do it first thing in the morning. But yeah, it'll be done. Because I'm also looking to get ready to start building I bought a couple of, for lack of a term, let's say premier quality 2x4x8 foot studs. So I can cut down into, I'm thinking probably about 2 foot pieces. I probably could have got by with just buying 2 of them, but I bought 3. Never hurts to have that little bit extra when you're doing a project. But I'm going to make a tabletop. I'm going to use like a piece of probably like either 1/2 inch or maybe 3/4 inch plywood. I'll have to see what I have down in the shop. And I'm going to I'm going to cut the 2x4s down to 2 foot pieces, and then take a sliver off of each side of them on the table saw, so that they butt up next to each other real good. And with no, because 2x4s they're kind of rounded on the corners, so if you just put the rounded corners up, then you have that little bit of gap in between them. I want to get them to where they're like right up next to each other. And then I'll probably use some dowels to connect them to each other, maybe a little wood glue, and then attach that to the plywood. And then once I get that all done, the plywood is gonna be cut into a kind of like a quarter wedge shape. And then I've got some plexiglass. I'm gonna put a plexiglass top on it after I paint it white to match the porch. And then for the base, I have at our one restaurant location, we used to have a kiosk in the dining room where you could go in and put your order in on the kiosk. Well, they took that out, but they didn't take the base part of it or the top part that actually attached to the ceiling. So we were just going to scrap them, and the owner said, hey, if you want to take them and reuse them for something, go ahead. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using the big heavy base part. That's going to be the base for the tabletop. Going to go in the corner of my front porch. Is a wraparound front porch. It wraps around 2 sides of the house, not the full length of the house, but the first part of the house. Right in that corner, I'm going to make the table, so that especially like 4th of July, because you can normally see the fireworks really good here in my town from my front porch. So just make it. Plus, then I'll just have good ample space, a table, where, some evenings I decide that I don't want to sit inside in front of the TV for dinner. I can make dinner, go out and just eat on the porch. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to try to get some work started on that. All right. Now that you're caught up on everything, I got this big box right here. Big box. This should consist of, I'm thinking, probably 4 smaller boxes in it. So we will do 4 videos to knock this out. This is from Toy Temple. They had a damaged mystery box sale. You got 6 Funko Pops for $25. Normally, damaged mystery boxes consist of very minor damage. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get some in or where it's got some serious damage on it. But for $25, I mean, you can't really beat the price. When you're only paying, $4 something a pop, even if the box is completely mutilated and you really could almost use it as just an out-of-box Funko Pop, that's still a good enough price to warrant buying it. Now, of course, they had, I think I said this in one of my videos, they had, or if I didn't, now you're hearing it now, they had a special deal, a little banner at the top of their website where you got free shipping with purchases of $99 or more. Well, I'm a sucker. I openly admit it. I like free stuff, even if I end up actually paying more for it to get the free stuff. Yeah, I'm a moron. I openly admit that. At times. I have my smart moments, but at times I'm a moron. But I thought, you know what? I like free shipping. So, I bought 4 of them. That makes $100. I didn't have to pay for shipping. Now, granted, I could have paid less money by just buying 1 box. But, you know, when you have a good deal, why not dive head first into it? So, that's what I did. So we will see what we get. So we've got a total of 24 Funko Pops. Again, damaged. You know, but a lot of times damaged, you know, they're, you know, a retail seller like that, their idea of damage compared to other people's is very minimal, especially if they are a retail like toy store that deals in a lot of like brand new, you know, from Funko Pops. You know, they have a certain certain level of quality, I guess you would say, they expect to, you know, for the pops they sell. So if they get one and it's got even just one minor little crease or nick or something in it, then they might put that off to the side and say, we'll do a damaged mystery box run. It's just like with any store you go to. A lot of times if you go down a clearance aisle of a store, you can find stuff that is perfectly good. It just might be the package itself has got some damage on it, so the store itself won't sell that. They'll sell it at clearance, or they'll just liquidate it completely. Alright, so yes, we have 4 boxes in here, so we will just pour out the first one, and we will go from here. I know another thing I need to do this weekend is, yeah, straighten up in here a little bit. I got a lot of stuff I need to start listing. I do have mystery boxes for sale. Spread the word. I've got music mystery boxes. I've got Marvel. I've got anime, wrestling, Star Wars. And I think there's one other one that I did, but I can't remember what it is. I'm still planning on doing some for DC and Disney. I probably won't get around to that this weekend, but I have, you know, other pops here that I just need to list separately by themselves and kind of clean up in here a little bit. All right, here we go. I don't imagine any of these will be in like protectors, so I don't have a good place to set it because I have so much stuff in here. I guess I could set it on top of this box here. Yeah, there we go. All right. First pop we have is Claire with Gnome from Troll Hunters. Okay. Claire with Gnome. I've never heard of it. DreamWorks Troll Hunters? Never heard of that. Alright, let's look for damage. A little crease on the corner there. A little bit, just a very minor like scuff on the window. Looks like it's just like shelfware maybe. Oh yeah, it's got a I wouldn't say overly nasty, but it does have an apparent crease. But it's on the back, so I mean that's, for a collector, that probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. I would put it at a 6, maybe 7 out of 10. So, but that's what you sign up for. Again, even for $4 or something, it's still okay. And again, I mean, obviously, as a collector, which I am, obviously, too, you like to have them in pristine condition as much as possible. But I do have some pops in my own personal collection that have damage like that on them, and I'm fine with it because they're ones I'm keeping. In fact, there's been times in the past where I've gotten a pop in a box, and it has some damage on it, but it's a pop I already own. And maybe the one I have is in pristine condition. So I will actually swap them out. I will keep the one in my collection that has that little bit of damage, and then I'll sell the one that's in better shape. So let's pull up HobbyDB, and we'll check value as we go along. We'll just go by. We'll just say $5. Okay, we'll say $5. Obviously, it's four something is basically what I paid per pop, but we'll just say $5. Is that right? Claire was known. It's showing an estimated value of $34 for this. $34. Obviously, with the damage, you're not looking at 34, but we'll go by just like what it actually brings up as far as value, and then I'll take a percentage off of that. Obviously, when I'm looking at like resell and what I might be able to get out of them, I'll take a percentage off due to the damage. But we'll start with 34. It's not a bad start. Number 2, we have got Marjora from The Simpsons. I don't think I've ever had this one before. Again, a little bit of scuff right there. I don't see any noticeable like creases on it. It looks like it's just that window. A little bit of window wear. I'd put that at like 8 out of 10. And some of that might even come off. Just with like an alcohol pad on the window. You always want. I mean, it's not bad to. You don't really want to use. There's a little discoloration here on the top. Of course, that might come off too. You want to be careful using alcohol pad on like the cardboard and stuff. But the window itself is pretty safe to use an alcohol pad. Sparingly. I mean, you don't want to press on it real hard or anything, but sometimes it'll pull some of that off. Almost as if you're like buffing your car, you know. Just clean it up a little bit. All right, Marjora from The Simpsons. I haven't watched The Simpsons enough. I don't think I remember that character at all. Okay, $10 is the value on it, on her, however you want to pay it. Say it, pay it. You know what I mean. All right, number 3. Oh, we have got a Genie with Lamp Specialty Series Glow in the Dark. This one's got it's got some serious crunchage here on the bottom corner, so that would definitely I would definitely put this at like 6. It's got a little bit of a crease here. Of course, that might have happened at the same time it got the damage to the bottom. You know, it might have been in between something and just gave it a little bit of a smush. That's not real. I mean, it's a crease enough to where if you if you look at the side and you hold it in the light right, you kind of see it. But otherwise, it's not noticeable. But the corner, this bottom corner, is in bad shape. I don't think I have that one. I mean, I don't keep a lot of Disney Pops anymore, but I don't know. I might hold on to this one just because of the damage. Alright, let's see. Aladdin Genie with lamp, glow in the dark. Yeah, it's only coming in at $16, so I'll probably just keep that one in my own collection. Alright, so we'll add 16. Number 4. We've got Doctor Strange Specialty Series. A little bit of wear there on the window. Right, it's like right here, just a wee little bit. A smidge, if you will. You got a slight... Again, you hold it in the light, you got a slight crease on the back of it, but it looks like that's an actual, like, factory flaw, because it's in like an exact straight line. You won't be able to, I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, but it's like right here, like right where his eye is. There's like just a real slight, unless you hold it just right, you don't even see it. There's a minor little thing there, or it looks like it's not a rip or tear or anything. It's just like a very minute indentation. I'm guessing maybe somebody was in a box or something and it just got hit with something. But that's still a pretty good one. I'm almost positive I have this one. Let's double check. I'm pretty sure I have that one over there somewhere. So, Doctor Strange Specialty Series. I'll have to look. If I don't have that one, I'll probably keep it too. And that one is coming in at, it's called the Levitating. Oh yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, I'm almost positive I have that one. I'll just have to find it to double check. But it's coming in at $19. Alright. 2 left in this box. Future videos will go a little bit faster, I promise. Oh, we have another one from the Troll Hunters. Again, it's got some rough just scuffing here on the windows. Sometimes that comes about, I think, too, like when they are actually in these boxes, because they're right up next to each other. And these have got to be fairly new, right? Oh, no, I guess not. 2017? How have I never heard of this before? I mean, other than the window scuffing, I don't see any damage. I would put this at like an 8 out of 10. But it's Toby with gnome. See if this one's as valued as the other one that we got. Nope. This is only coming in at $13. Alright, so either just people like the Claire one a lot better, or they're off in their value on one of them. I don't know. The last one we have is a Spider-Man. Ooh, I definitely don't think I have this one. From No Way Home. Yeah, I don't have this one. I'll be keeping this one. It's got a little puncture hole right there. You can see it on camera. A little corner ding. Crease on this back corner over here. There he is in the black suit. AAA anime exclusive. So yeah, I'll definitely be keeping that one. I know for a fact I've never had that one before. And it is coming in at, it's like $8. So it looks like this must be the common, and then the chase is where he's got the mask on. So the chase is coming in at 26 to 41. The common is coming in at 8 to 21. I'm guessing there's probably a sticker difference. Yeah. Yeah, the AAA anime exclusive is coming in at 8. If it had the special edition sticker, it's saying 21. So it's weird. It's weird how that happens sometimes, but I think that comes about because more of them with maybe the specialty series, or not specialty series, but the special edition sticker, more of those are changing hands, so it looks like that one's in more demand. So that, you know, inflates the price of the special edition rather than the actual AAA anime sticker. So that one I said was $8. So altogether, this box came in at $100. Taking off for damage, I'm going to take, let's say, I'm going to take 30%. Say 30% of the value off. Because the one that was actually the most damaged was the Genie, which I'm keeping anyhow. All the other ones are fairly superficial. So I think 30% is a fair deal. So even taking off 30%, that's still $70. I paid $25 for it. So overall, I definitely call that a win. But if you're interested in any of those, obviously you'll find all my information down below where I sell. The Old Treasure Isle, I have a page on Facebook. I sell on Mercari, Poshmark, whatnot, eBay. So find me, follow me on all those. Can't say when these will get listed, but they will. Obviously, the Genie I'm just going to keep because of the damage. The Doctor Strange, I have to double check. I'm almost positive I already have it, so that one probably will be listed. The Spider-Man I'll be keeping. But the other 4 will definitely be listed eventually. So keep an eye on those things. They'll probably be either on Mercari or eBay. Most likely eBay. That's kind of my go-to now. But follow me on all those sites. Till next time, everybody look out for yourself and everyone around you so you have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. The next 3 videos will be shorter because I'll just dive right into it. So, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Do you think it was worth the $25 I paid? So, till next time, see ya.